In the ancient world, there existed a philosophy that called upon humanity to rise above the tempest of emotion and irrationality, to seek refuge in the quiet harbor of inner peace. This philosophy was Stoicism. Stoicism, birthed in the heart of Athens and tempered in the heat of Rome, taught its adherents to cultivate wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These four virtues stood as guiding stars to navigate the tumultuous sea of life. We who walk the Stoic path are guided not by capricious fate, but by reason and virtue. We are not enslaved by our emotions, but masters over them. Our ship is our own to steer, and we will not falter in the pursuit of our true course. Here I offer you 7 routines rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism that can elevate your well-being and lead you to the tranquil waters of inner contentment. 1. Begin the day with a morning meditation. Every dawn brings a new opportunity to prepare ourselves for the challenges of the day. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil." A morning meditation, inspired by Marcus's practice, serves as an armor against life's daily irritations. Take a few moments each morning to reflect on what lies ahead. Visualize potential challenges and imagine yourself responding with reason and virtue rather than anger or despair. By rehearsing adversity in your mind, you prepare yourself to confront it with equanimity and fortitude. 2. Practice voluntary discomfort. To live according to nature is to embrace both the pleasant and the unpleasant, the joyous and the sorrowful. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort to prepare themselves for life's inevitable hardships. Seneca, in his letters to Lucilius, advised, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself all the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" By intentionally experiencing discomfort, we cultivate resilience and diminish our dependence on material comforts. Sleep on the floor occasionally, fast for a day, or walk barefoot on cold ground. When we willingly embrace discomfort, we loosen the grip of fear and dependency, finding instead the joy of simplicity and inner strength. 3. Reflect on impermanence through negative visualization. Negative visualization is a practice that helps us appreciate what we have by imagining life without it. Epictetus, in his Enchiridion, advised, "Remember that you are but an actor in a play, of such a kind as the author may choose. If short, then in a short one. If long, then in a long one." Take a moment to visualize losing something or someone dear to you. It might be your health, your wealth, or a cherished relationship. This exercise is not meant to instill fear, but to deepen gratitude for what we currently have and remind us of the impermanence of life. By contemplating loss, we learn to value the present and live more fully. 4. Engage in daily self-examination. Socrates declared that an unexamined life is not worth living. The Stoics took this maxim to heart, incorporating daily self-examination into their routines. Every evening, before sleep, reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions throughout the day. Ask yourself, did I act according to reason and virtue? Where did I falter? And how can I improve tomorrow? Seneca, in On Anger, shared this ritual. "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, aware of this habit now, I examine my entire day and go back over what I've done and said, hiding nothing from myself, passing nothing by." Through honest self-examination, we gain clarity on our strengths and weaknesses. By identifying areas of improvement, we foster personal growth and align ourselves more closely with Stoic ideals. 5. Differentiate between what is in our control and what is not. The central tenet of Stoic philosophy is the distinction between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. Epictetus succinctly summarized this concept in the opening lines of his Enchiridion. Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and in one word, whatever are not our own actions. We must learn to focus on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, the things that are truly within our control. Let go of the need to control external events, other people's opinions, or outcomes beyond your influence. By relinquishing this futile struggle, we find peace and redirect our energy toward actions that foster well-being. 6. Embrace the present moment. Time is a precious and finite resource. Marcus Aurelius warned, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." Too often we dwell on past mistakes or worry about future uncertainties, neglecting the present moment. The Stoics urge us to embrace the here and now, for it is all we truly possess. Practice mindfulness in your daily activities. Savor a meal, listen deeply to a friend, or immerse yourself in your work. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we find contentment and purpose. 7. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Seneca declared, "He is ungrateful who denies that he has received a kindness which has really been bestowed upon him, but even more ungrateful is he who has ceased to feel its power." Each day, reflect on the blessings in your life. Consider the people, experiences, and opportunities that have brought you joy or growth. Express gratitude for them, either silently to yourself or through words of appreciation to others. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to the abundance that surrounds us, nurturing a spirit of contentment. Conclusion. In these 7 routines, we find a roadmap to well-being drawn from the wisdom of Stoicism. Let us remind ourselves that no philosophy, no matter how noble, holds any power if we do not embody its principles. Stoicism is not a theory to be memorized, but a way of life to be lived. When we begin our day with meditation, practice voluntary discomfort, reflect on impermanence, examine ourselves nightly, focus on what is within our control, embrace the present moment, and cultivate gratitude, we forge a shield against the onslaught of life's trials. In our steadfast pursuit of reason and virtue, we become more resilient, more content, and ultimately, more alive. May we take these teachings to heart and, in the words of Epictetus, make the best use of what is in our power and take the rest as it happens. Let us walk this path together, striving